Hi everyone, my name is Christian and I work as a Global Medical Project Director for a multinational pharmaceutical company. So what does that mean? It means that I lead projects that helps doctors and nurses better understand so that they can best use the medicines for their patients. And the medicine that I'm involved in is for lupus. Lupus is an autoimmune condition where the body attacks itself, and that can cause problems within the joints and within multiple organs, including the kidney. So I've been doing my particular job now for about 4 years. And how did I get the role? Well, I studied very hard and did a degree in pharmacology and a PhD in neuroscience. So I'm a scientist by background. I was working in a consultancy for the company that I'm now working for, and they asked me whether I wanted a permanent job, so I said yes, and that was about 4 years ago. Every day is wonderful and varied, which is part of the reasons why I really enjoy the job. Typically though, I will start off my mornings by looking at my emails and responding to some of those that have come from colleagues in the US or colleagues in Asia overnight. Then we'll probably jump on a call with either Japanese or Chinese colleagues. We've recently launched in China, so they really appreciate our help in terms of helping communicate the science and the data behind the medicine so that doctors in China can really understand it well and use it in the right patients. Following that, we'll work on a couple of congresses that we are planning at the moment, both in the US and in Germany. So we'll be on calls with colleagues from those countries. And then towards the end, I will catch up with a number of other colleagues on the Teams calls about projects that they're involved with to make sure that we can problem solve, addressing any issues that come up, any snags, and really work on them to make progress. And the best part about the job really is seeing the difference that it can make to people and people's lives. That whether that's them being able to return to work, having not previously been able to work because of their condition, whether that means them actually being able to spend quality time with their family and not feeling sick or not feeling fatigued and tired. That is a huge motivator for me and keeps me going when working hard and times are a little bit tough. On the other side, the worst part of the job probably is lots of emails, lots of meetings. Sometimes they can seem never-ending and a little bit tedious, but they are all part of making progress. They are all part of moving things ahead to make sure that people out there can do the best that they can with the medicine. So what are the key skills that someone needs to be a medical project director? Well, I think firstly, scientific understanding is one, and a keen interest in science and how the body works. Secondly, it's having really good organizational skills. It's really important being structured in your thinking and in your planning. Being a great communicator as well, whether that is written, that's oral, and particularly with people who don't necessarily have English as a first language, being able to communicate with different cultures is a big part of the job. And lastly, this really helps with the communication, is building relationships, and it's making lasting relationships with people, being really interested in who they are, what they do, what makes them tick. And that really is a fundamental part of the role as well. So as you can hear, I love the pharmaceutical industry and really the difference that it can make for society. If you are interested in it, and I hope you are, and you'd like to learn some more, then you can go on to the Association of British Pharmaceutical Industry, have a school site. It is www.abpischools.org.uk.